Right now you're looking at the Pro version, and as you can see, Pro version has a lot more power built into it. Obviously, this is everything that's in the standard version. Here's the additional that the Pro version provides. The first thing, where in this part we say, okay, let's select a video to get the clips from, but what if we don't have necessarily a video that we want to get image clips from? Well, you can go and find a video on YouTube. I think it would probably not be proper to get somebody's video that is their own, but you could certainly go through the CC videos, the Creative Commons videos. Those are the licensing that people say, hey, anybody can use this for any reason. You can go through there, and then basically you would just click it. It's going to ask you for the URL to that video. You would give it to it. That's it. Let it run, and here it's going to take just a couple of few minutes, and it's going to pop that video up for you, saved onto your desktop or wherever you tell it to save. So you can download your video and then come here, enter it in, and get your clips from that video. So you're really not limited to what sort of thumbnails you're pulling. Imagery size. Now, this is for, since this is made to work, the thumbnailer was made to work with videos. But of course, as I was developing this out, people came to me and said, hey Cliff, I have a folder full of images that I want to use for some reason, and they're not on a video. I just need a way to manipulate these images. I want to make them all a different size, and I want to keyword stuff on the metadata with them so that I get that full SEO effect. So this is what this option does. You'd click this button. It's gonna every one of these buttons will just take you through a little series of prompts of its own. So there you go. It's going to let you decide a folder, and then it's going to resize every image in that folder for you and SEO them with your metadata if you want, or it'll strip it all away if you leave this blank. Select image folder for metadata change. Now on this one, it doesn't resize anything. It simply puts your metadata in there or strips it out however you want. For example, if you had downloaded a whole bunch of images off the net, and you definitely want to strip the metadata out of those at a very minimum, right, so that you can use them without them being tracked back to you, because that's how images get tracked back to people, is they're following that metadata, so they're finding that you got it. So now everything on this software, if you wipe out the metadata and then you add more, it's completely rebuilding that image, so every image becomes unique to itself, and it can't be tracked anymore. So in other words, it becomes completely your own. Okay, so this just changes the metadata, which is to either remove it, or if you add keywords here, it's going to go ahead and put those in for your SEO. Watermark images using text. Now some people like to get these tons of images in order to upload to various places for the traffic that brings, and they want to watermark their images. So I went ahead and I set two different options on that. You can watermark your images using text, or you can watermark your images using another image. And again, it'll have several prompts. When you click the button and go through it, it's going to have several little interactive screens that comes up, gives you all sorts of options so that you can do that. Now, anytime you're messing with anything, I don't care what it is, you always make sure that you have a project name and an image width. Even if it's something like this, that's image width has nothing to do with it, you still want to keep that there, because that's creating on the inside, that's creating the path to where the save changes and stuff like that's going to go. So you always want to have that in there. But as you can see, the Pro version takes you 10 miles higher than the standard version. This has the power, if you do anything with images, if you know anything about marketing with images or using images with SEO, this should have your head set on fire right now. This is some pretty serious mojo.